Yeah, bro. I had no clue. Mm-hmm. In the Berlin game, bro, you ain't know.
And they move this all the way down to the 9.
His passing's been on point on this drive, hasn't it? Been very accurate. Take the ball downfield, gain nice chunks of yardage. But now, in this situation, it's really condensed, partner. So if he's going to...
Oh, that shit is a little bit.
Touchdown, Arizona. Rondale Moore with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Cardinals are just an extra point away from tying this game. Prater for the extra point. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter.
Let me see.
Each team's had it. Each team is scoring 7-7 here as the kicks away.
Drinking chocolate? Yeah. In the kitchen.
Be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
Thank you.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up, whether it's on your grease board, right? In your...
And he can't. And he's brought down. Credit the sack there to Chandler Jones. But when you see a quarterback retreating away from the line of scrimmage toward the other goal line like that, usually doesn't end well.
You're exactly right about that. Normally, if they're moving from side to side, they've got a chance maybe to get back upfield. He was trying to shake defenders and extend the play, but it doesn't work out very well for them at all. You need those extra yards on the other side of the line of scrimmage. Now you're digging a hole for your offense. And there's a completion to the tight end, and look at the size of these players.
Drake me that one.
A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on third down, forcing the errant pass. Fourth down coming up. The Broncos send out their punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. A 40-yard punt, no return. And the Cards will take over, 1st and 10. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were...
Murray fighting, lost the football.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
Yeah.
So they keep the ball, but work to do on 2nd and long. To throw is Murray. Catch is made by Metcalf.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
Eluding the pressure right. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Picked off at the 40. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until it's
Go ahead.
all the way inside the 10-yard line. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. This is Hines. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Well, this defense for
Is it my car?
terrific a week ago with a victory over Tampa Bay, Charles.
For what?
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times, 2 interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
And 4 here down to the 35-yard line. These two teams all tied after 1. Cousins on 3rd and 2. He'll check this down to Hines. A nice little juke. Powers past him at the 5. And he doesn't quite make it. Taken out within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. It's a big play there for the Broncos.
Oh, I think we all understand his disappointment. Didn't quite get to the end zone, and you know it's just got to be tough to see a yard line underneath you after a play like that. Still, all in all, a huge play, and now they're set up 1st and goal at the 1.
Hines. And he's not even able to get back to the line of scrimmage. There's also a flag down, and it's in the area of holding. A terrible spot for a holding call as they'll try again, but now from further back on 1st and goal.
Damn, dude.
Run with Hines, and nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. Play action now. Cousins. Flushed out right. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. From the gun, here's Cousins. Escaping the pressure right. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down. The kick by McManus is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice one for them. They force the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And following the interception, we'll see what they can.
At least he ain't do it like old dude did that white girl.
Right now, he always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win.
That football player, man, that was out there just power bombing that shit.
Coaches, that's all they talk about.
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
I was like, oh, he's hitting her.
Working across midfield.
That's a nice throw there. And he's obviously feeling pretty good because remember, he had a touchdown pass on the last drive, and here he comes out throwing again, and they wind up getting good yardage and a 1st down. Right,
and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Draymond Jones in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
Well, here's where having mobility sometimes can work against you as a quarterback. He thinks he can retreat and outrun the pressure. But that time, they zeroed in on him and took him down for a big loss, partner.
A really big loss. Now they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. He couldn't get away. He'll wind up losing a dozen yards, a 12-yard loss, and it brings up 3rd. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
2 things you can do in that situation. Run and punt the football or try and take your shot at getting the 1st down. They chose the latter, but they'll have to punt all the same.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Taken in at the 22. It'll be a net of 40 yards there following a 43-yard punt, 3-yard return, and the Broncos take over. 1st down and 10. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board.
Bruh, hell didn't ring though, bro. Like, so like, this one dude, because I didn't level up my, well, I leveled up my dude enough, but I didn't know where to find like a staff at. So I used magic. So he came into my game. I mean, I know him from like playing Madden, but he came into my game. He just dropped me 2 staffs off. So now I got 2 staffs and I can do magic. But that game was tough. It would, bro, because all you have to do, I still have the same 2 staffs. So once you get your player up, bro, the game is cold, bro. And you know, I don't even fuck with shit like that, but the game's not bad at all. Like, I actually like it. I really do.
Throwing, Cousins. Flush to his right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them.
See, I didn't try that.
To the air again, it's Cousins. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25.
They be aggressive, man. Yeah.
Now after the holding call, here's 2nd and 20. Now Cousins. Got an open man here.
Yeah, bro. It's a nigga when you first start the game, bro. It's a boss right outside. Like as soon as you like get into the world, and that nigga, he ride this gold horse, bro. But to me, bro, you don't have to fight him. So go level yourself up and then come back and beat his ass. That's what I'm doing, leveling up, and then when it's time, I'm gonna fuck him up. You start the game at a level 10, bro. I'm a level 17 right now. You just go back to it. You just travel back through there. I mean, it's not. You don't have to, but I want whatever it is he got. He a boss, so he got like shit that you can loot off of him, and I want that.
They'll find Hines out of the backfield. Shifts by him.
I'm weak. I'm weak.
Nyheim Hines.
Yeah, but you just go ahead and get Horizon, because Horizon is that's a funner game. That other, but I don't know. I enjoy playing Witcher. I didn't like The Witcher. I didn't like none of them RPG games, but Elden Ring is cool. You literally create your own person, bro, however you want them to be. But this motherfucker can be a samurai with no magic. That's stupid to me, but it ain't no boundaries.
And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the
Gotta mop the flow.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started.
Fuck all that.
With him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range.
That scrub the what?
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Yeah, it was, man.
Picked off by Pat Surtain. And the Broncos are going to take over at their own 2-yard line.
Have y'all ever been back to that one that y'all used to work at?
You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Out of his end zone, Cousins. The pass underneath, here's Hines with it. And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. Final play of the half, Cousins. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. So we come upon halftime with the visiting Broncos taking the lead to the locker room. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at NBA Sports Halftime.
I ain't no more Capri Suns.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back.
Carter wasted 2 of them. I drank 1. I don't know where the third one went.
It'll be the Cardinals who get the ball first. They trail here.
I think that's scuffing you, though.
Very,
Very. In the what the nigga said? No, I'm talking shit. In the what is that? In the Benini? Coach Lucretia.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people
What's her name, bro?
equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for them. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Murray going for Metcalf on the deep ball. This is intercepted. Picked off around the 27. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to
No,
accomplish.
I don't.
On their team,
Like, what?
already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Now this throw caught left side and out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
On 2nd down now, it's Hines. Gets around him. And a loose football. And the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way. Well, you had an offense working with a comfortable 2-score lead here in the third. And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. And the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
Cousins now after the fumble recovery. That's complete to Hines out of the backfield. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover. And they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
They go play action. Cousins. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Kirk Cousins with 3 touchdown passes now in the afternoon. And the Broncos use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Extra point from McManus is good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. No return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And following the interception, just any interception, he'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. He'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, they sent him on the blitz from that linebacker spot, and boy, he got there quickly.
He certainly did, and obviously he could have used a block from his running back, but I think you nailed it right there. The defender got into the backfield so fast, it's hard for anyone to react.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. They'll give it to Gordon out of the shotgun. And he goes across the 20 to the 22.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him.
What's funny is I've always wondered how it happened, but and never knew. But I always wondered. Just you and Ken, because like Landon was supposed to, and I didn't understand how it
This
happened.
offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. That's going to set him back 5 yards. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
Mike 56, Mike 56. Hey, we got to get to the ball, team. We got to get to the ball. Let's keep moving.
To throw, it's Murray.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
Picked off at the 39. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
Boy, Charles, that is now 3 interceptions in 3 consecutive drives, and you can see he's just got a look of disgust and bad body language, understandably, as he walks off the field.
And I think it comes from the fact that he's not sure what he sees down the field, Brandon. I don't know if he's seeing ghosts. I don't know if he just can't read defenses. I'm not sure what it is, but that's why he's frustrated. And think about the defense right now. Every time they run on the field, they've gone from hoping to intercept a pass to expecting to intercept passes. Their confidence at an all-time high right now.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but
What?
it ends up incomplete.
Well, defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and trying not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
An agile move and a nice gain, then dropped at the 25-yard line. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Working out of the gun, Cousins.
He'll get that complete to Alberto.
Touchdown, Broncos. Alberto Kuebuna, his 5th touchdown on the year. And the Broncos turn that interception into a touchdown. McManus's point after is good, and the lead is now 24. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt a return.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Draymond Jones picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
I just don't. I don't, bruh, in it and then just stop.
Another try after the first down sack. Murray. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. This D wanting to put it away before we even get to the fourth quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
Extra point from McManus is good, and that will extend this big lead. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line.
So Landon never was talking to her until she came back from school?
Offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And fresh off the pick six, they've got to forget about that quickly.
He is, bro.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory.
That even the girl he with now, bro, it just don't seem like it just seems. I don't know. I've never met her, but it's just like I don't know, bro. It's Landon, so I just be looking at it like
It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
Deep in there, right?
I don't know. That's how I be, bro. I be like I don't know.
He'll let this go deep right side, and that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily,
His name is Landon.
In this
Landon.
case, they brought the heat, and if he
Landon.
forces out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
56. Mike, 56. Right there.
Now Murray off play action. Eluding the pressure right. Going for Metcalf on the deep.
Mike, you like that shit, man.
This is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the
Mikey,
game
that's your uncle.
that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Who, the Asian?
Straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know.
They're going for it. Hits Murray. Rolling to his right.
Nah, I just
They say
he
the
just
field
came.
down. Yes, the line judge says they're in. That'll be a first down.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on fourth down situations
Oh
as
my
well.
God.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. Murray to air it out again.
Oh my God.
Here as he's taken down.
And they ain't they married?
Getting him once again his third sack of the afternoon.
Oh. But he weird. Yeah, but he wears one, bro, and that's what he told us that he's
Oh,
not.
they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's second and a country
Yeah.
mile. Another try after the first down sack. Murray.
Hell no.
Left. He finds an opening past the 40, and he'll take it to the 43-yard line. He got him a big chunk of that yardage back, but even with that effort, it'll still be third and long. The Cardinals on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Here's Murray.
McKinley.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 47. And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30. The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled to make headway through the air.
A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
Get your nose wiped.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hines. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. I tell you,
Just right there.
give it to him much for the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Man, not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, if they want to ride him down the stretch, he should have fresh legs.
On 1st and 10, Cousins flushed out right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
They are certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one, and oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football. Up
Oh
big
my
in the
God.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Zaven Collins charging hard from that linebacker spot, and he drops him for a loss of 11. Cousins with work to do after the sack as he brings his guys up on a 3rd and long. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26.
What you call it?
That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to 4th down. And McManus able to put it through. And they're well on their way now as the lead grows even larger. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further in the 4th.
You know, in this league, you can never have enough points.
We
This
smacked.
widens it out, as you said.
Where was
And
we
now it's all
at?
about ball control, isn't it?
And this will be a touchback.
He about what?
They'll bring it out to the 25.
Boathouse or private selection? Yeah, Courtney drink that shit, bro. I've never had it.
The Cardinal offense.
It's good though.
This game went off the rails early for them and never really got back on track. And these fans, they were expecting to be on the other side of the scoreboard, but that is not the case as we play on here.
What you doing?
And they're able to get this one across the 35.
What you doing?
On play action, it's Murray. Forced out to his left. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just
Mikey,
doesn't look like things are in
Carter.
sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's
You could just send me this picture of you and Carter when he was real little.
pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted.
Nah, this is probably like the first time he's seen it and he crying.
But they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
Now a deep
Look at how tiny he was.
but it'll wind up incomplete.
This defense was definitely
Bald
alert to
head
the
and tiny.
possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead in 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that.
I nigga
downfield.
cannot say that. Motherfucking captain was like, that word giving him the business.
Escaping the pressure right.
Oh, that shit was
Just get
funny.
rid of it.
What are you doing?
After he ices down, he's going to be a nice long
Why you do
hot
that?
tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again,
Say Mikey.
as he throws fortunate, that will wind up incomplete. And they're indeed going to go for it on 4th down. In the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Now Murray's got to have this one.
Yes.
I couldn't hear you.
Try saying that again.
Interception.
First.
CD, this defense, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
Yes.
And a really good show of force there as he gets through 4 tough yards. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining.
Bro, what you say to him?
Back after this. On 2nd down, right back to
Oh,
Hines.
my God. Ghost runner?
And he'll go down down shy
I
of
don't
the
know.
40 at the 41.
I know it goes wiry.
We
Yes, I
are
want
inside
that,
of 2
but I ain't
minutes
gonna get it.
left in this lopsided affair. Not totally home free yet, but
What
it's
they doing
looking
on
good
there?
as they come up 1st and 10. Cousins here to throw. This to Hines on the drop-off. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. What a difference a week makes. 5
I'm
interceptions
sorry
in
he
their
drank that
last
shit.
game
Just
here
chocolate
in the
soy
fourth
milk, though.
quarter. He's
Here,
playing
you want this?
stellar football.
And I'm
Mm-hmm.
sure
You
that
want
we
this?
can look back on the
There
past
you go.
week and
There
say,
you go.
okay, he
Yep,
spent
yours.
time in
That's
the
yours.
film room and they worked on his mechanics. Sometimes it's just your team
And
believing in you, your coaching staff believing in you, and you relax and play to your potential. And he's doing that in this game.
1st down. Here's Cousins. Finds Hines again for the completion.
Arc? Oh, the free game for the month?
At the 13-yard line.
They don't be giving us
8
shit.
yards on the completion there, and that'll make it a 2nd down.
What you drinking,
Not
bro?
only
I'm
do
about to
we
go get
just see
something.
back-to-back nice gains, but we're also seeing the confidence rise, not just for the guy who caught it, but the guy throwing it as well.
Yeah, I'm
And
gonna
these
get
getting these
something.
back-to-back catches here out of the backfield, that can set something up downfield in a later sequence, right?
A lot of the time, it
It's
starts to
bro,
drive
that
the
shit like
defense closer to the line of
Minecraft.
scrimmage. So to your point, show this swing pass, show this check down.
That
Maybe
shit like
later on, you need more
Minecraft,
deep
bro.
and you catch him close to the spot.
And
Yep.
he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line.
Hold
Great
on.
mix of play calling so far. 3 runs, 3 passes. All 3 passes have been completions.
When was
1st
that?
and
That was
goal.
the
I think
party
on
bus, wasn't it?
defense now, you have to almost take a chance. Rely on your scouting. Pick a play you think they would run.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Now McManus to tack on the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it
That Carter,
away.
he looked like Mr. James. He's tiny.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. This one certainly has not gone according
What
to
is it?
script. You would have thought on paper that this offense would have its way here, but they certainly have not, and they trail big. After this, it figures to be a quiet trip home.
Like
And one
arcade.
final throw here is incomplete, and that is how this one will come to an end. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory, and the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week, we'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully.
In the beginning. Where Cam at? Huh? I thought you said he talk. Maybe.
What? You get some tomorrow. Okay? It ain't none. I'll get you a pizza tomorrow, okay? Come here. Wipe your nose.
You said they got what on it? They give us gloves. It just so you put the gloves on and it allow any character you got to swing around the city. Spider-Man is on the game though. Hmm. Huh. You need help.
I fucking cannot wait to go to the zoo, man.
You tell.
I can't wait to go to the zoo.
Huh?
I want to go to the zoo.
Oh yeah, I do too.